serving in the Dominican Republic, there is quite a little bit, there's a good amount of crime, I'll be honest. However, as missionaries, you're always very protected. There weren't any serious accidents or anything like that, or robbings involving the missionaries. However, as a missionary, I was robbed twice. But like I said, the Lord really does protect his missionaries. Both times that I was robbed, the people who were trying to rob me actually didn't take anything from me. Both times I could feel the Lord's presence and could feel that I was being protected. And one of those times, a cool thing that happened was me and my companion, it was broad daylight. We were actually walking to a member's house to go on divisions, to go on splits, and go visit a few people that he had prepared for us. And so we were going to his house, and it was in one of the more dangerous areas in Santo Domingo. And as we were walking to his house, there's a little alleyway that you have to go through. And we went into the alleyway, and as we're about halfway through the alley, we hear someone come to the mouth of the alley, or the entrance of the alley, and yell, "Hey, missionaries!" And so we stopped, sure enough, and I thought he needed help, or I thought that there was something that he had to share with us. I don't know. But he starts walking towards us, and so we stop, and we're like, "Yeah, what can we do for you?" And all of a sudden he gets super close, like in our faces, and he kind of whispers to us, and he's like, "Don't say anything, like give me everything that you have." And instantly I was like, whoa, this is for real, like this is happening. And so sure enough, we pull out everything that we have in our pockets, our wallets, our phones. And then he also had a few kids that were helping him, I guess, that ran up and as well were searching us, like patting us down, see if we had anything else to give. And so we give him everything that we had, and him and his few kids that were helping him out just take off out of the alleyway. And me and my companion, we look at each other and we're like, dang it, that's too bad. Oh well. And we all of a sudden we hear like a big commotion happening outside of the alley. And so we go and we walk out of the alleyway, and sure enough, actually a big group of people had surrounded those who had just robbed us, the guy and his few kid bandits. And they had surrounded him and started yelling at him, saying, "Don't touch the missionaries, like they're men of God. If you touch them again, like there'll be serious consequences." And sure enough, they took everything that the robbers took from us, they took from them and gave it back to us. And a cool story behind that, which I found out later, is one of the main guys who had caught the robbers, who had kind of saw them come into the alleyway and then leave with our stuff. He was one of the guys who stopped him, was actually an ex-member of the church. He used to go to church a lot, but for some reason stopped going, and was able to get our stuff back, give it back to us, and him and along with his group of people, they were able to help us out. And a group of missionaries, after I had left that area, were actually able to start teaching him, and he actually started coming to church again, and they were able to baptize a few of his family members as well. So I can testify that missionaries are always protected, that the Lord really is mindful of us, and He always is looking out for us. And on my mission, I never really felt that I was in danger, or even those times when I was being robbed, I could always feel that the Lord would watch out for me.